Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is our beginner series, Beginner's Guide in 2025. In the last episode, we finished off the Trace of Metal milestone or mission set, and so now we have a fully upgraded mech that we could call in. Speaking of that, let's call it in and have him take care of these guys for us. So let's do that, and boom! Now that we have our cool mech. You're not going to go after him? Oh, because they're aggroed to me. Well, boom, let's do that. Yeah, we're done. We're good. You good? Protect the traveler. All right, so in this episode, we are actually going to get back into the Artemis missions because we have been neglecting that for the past few episodes because we had the Trace of Metal and the Atlas Seed, and we can bounce back and forth. You don't have to do anything in a particular order. You can bounce back and forth like what we've been doing. So let's do the Artemis missions. We need to do that. So I need to calibrate the translator, but we need to build it. So we need microprocessors and copper in order to build it. We do need to do that, right? Yep, we do. So we need to go find some copper. Let's find some copper around here. Where's the copper at? We have copper here, right? Yeah, we do. Oh, no. We have activated copper. That's not the same thing. So make sure you're looking for the specific material, whatever that is. So we only have activated copper on this planet. We need regular copper. And I'm just going to outrun all of these guys. Again, remember, you can switch the modes on your ship by pressing up on your D-pad. And so right now I'm doing my my shields. Now it's going to be balanced. There we go. So it's kind of behind, but you see it. Boom. Now we're to the weapons. So we can go in between all this stuff. So if you just go to your engines, you can outrun the Sentinels. That way you don't have to worry about them. And I believe this is our normal planet with a copper on it. So let's go over here. We need some regular copper. And so what I usually try to do as I'm flying in, if you're just looking for a specific thing, like a metal or something like that, as you're flying in, you can actually look around, and I was like, look, there's a yellow patch of gold right here. That is probably copper. But as you're flying around, you can see shiny bits, and so that's what I'm generally looking for. And that is, oh, it's uranium. They faked me out. Dang it. Uranium, sodium. So sometimes that happens. So there are a lot of them that they look similar. So like copper, for instance, there's a lot of them that are yellow like copper. Uranium is one of those. But if you're looking for like cadmium, that's a red metal. Not anything else is really red. You get faked out by phosphorus. Phosphorus comes up as red as well. But yeah, in general, if you're swooping through a planet, you can kind of see where the deposits are. If you're just flying low and slow, they will load in and you're good to go. But we need regular copper, and we can't refine it. So that's the problem I had. I picked up copper earlier, but I refined it all into the chromatic metal. So definitely don't want to mess around with that. Oh, come on, you. All the way out here. So I believe we need 100 copper. So, and this is a very small deposits. What the heck is this? So I'm going to go slow. I'm going to go small on my terrain manipulator. Remember, they have 3 different sizes. Go to the smallest one. You'll get the most out of a resource, especially for these little tiny ones. I don't want to have to go look for another copper node because I couldn't see one earlier, so I know there's not a lot around here. And so instead, what I'll do is I'll just go slow, very small, and get a whole bunch as much as I can out of this little tiny deposit. Just give me all that beautiful copper. What you got? 93, we're almost there. Look at that, we're almost there already. And that should be good. 117. So that'll fill up this. Now we just need to make our Artemis, the microprocessor. We just need 1. So we don't need to use the small one on the rest of this. We can just grab the rest of it because we're going to refine it into chromatic metal. So no worries. And so we'll take that, drop it off in our backpack refiner. Open up that. Ooh, we got a weapon shard. We don't need it, though. Make a carbon nanotube. And now, if we need to make a microprocessor, we need 40 chromatic metal. We are only going to get 27 out of here. Dang it. But I know we have the rest of it in our ship. I think we've been stockpiling it in our ship. Let's call in our ship over here. I don't see any more copper. I got sodium. Yeah, I don't see any copper around. Oh, nope. That's the one I just came from. I hate that they keep marking it even after you've cleared it out. Like, it's probably hard to clear out a deposit because they always think it's there because the game is procedurally generated. But, man, I wish they could. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. All right. So we built our translator. We put it in a supercharged slot because I'm smart. We shouldn't do that. So you don't need to put your translator in a supercharged slot. Don't do that. It's a waste. So instead, you know what? I'll put my hazard protection in there. Is this a good one? That's good enough. We'll throw that in there. There we go. So now we have a little bit more room and it's more cubed up. So there we are. And then we'll put our translator right there. We definitely need some more room in our technology inventory, but we'll work on that. So we built our translator. So we need to locate an alien outpost. So let's do a scan. Did it mark it for us? Oh, inhabited outpost detected. Where's it at? It is right behind. Are you serious? Did you purposely mark the one right behind me so I couldn't see it? Come on. All right. Let's go over here. I'm really liking this ship. It's pretty awesome. We're going to go through here. And so with this mission set, we have to, because it's been a while, we have to actually calibrate our translator for the local language, whatever language that happens to be, because we have, different alien races in every system. So you need to make sure it's calibrated to that system. So let's land here. Oh, come on, really? You don't want to land. Well, you know what? We'll land right here then. Oh, I think this is probably where we need to go anyway. So let's land here. And there we go. Yep, it's in here. Let's go talk to an alien and start calibrating our machine here. Ooh, let's look at the weapon. It is a C class with no upgrades. I'm not interested. Nope. So anytime you see a cool weapon, like you see this one, we saw this one, right? It's a C class. It has no upgrades on it. However, if you want kind of a crash course on how to multi-tool hunt, every time you get in and out of your ship, you create a save, a restore point, right? All you have to do is go back in here and reload your save point. So you'll have different ones. You see a restore point. That is a manual save. Anytime you get out of your ship, you make a restore point. Anytime you manually save using the save beacon, it's a restore point. Your autosave happens every minute. So if you're not in the pause menu, like right now, it won't save because I'm in the pause menu. But if I'm just running around on the world, it will save every minute. And that's kind of like a safety backup in case something happens or like you forget to save. Like if you're building a base and you spend 45 minutes on it, but you forget to save, like manually. You don't get in and out of your ship. That will save you. The autosave will save you. And it's a reason why you'll see a lot of like No Man's Sky players, especially like veteran players like me or Beeblebum or someone like that. You'll see we will get in and out of our ship like instinctively because we are manually saving all the time. So that is something to keep in mind. Make sure you are keeping track of your saves. But if you manually save, like you make a restore point when you're looking for multi-tools, you can reload them because, and this is kind of like a 1,000-foot view of things, a really, really like bare bones description of how to do this. There's way more in-depth guides if you really want to get deep into multi-tool hunting. But because this is a beginner's guide, I'm just going to give you the basics. If you reload a save, it actually restocks all of your ships, so they randomize again. And it also will randomize the seed for your multi-tool. So now, it's a C-class I think it actually changed the color of the multi-tool, but it's still a C class, and it still kind of sucks in here. But it looks different, right? So if you find a cool tool, or maybe if you find a tool that you like the look of it, you can reload a save, and sometimes it'll change the inventory, sometimes it'll change the class of it, or the look of it. So, and there's different ways to force that to happen. So you can go to a different planet and save and reload on a different planet, and it'll reset some boxes somewhere else. You can do it on the space station. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Again, it's a beginner guide, so I'm not going to go in depth in it. If you want to look it up, absolutely. There are people who just play No Man's Sky and they just multi-tool hunt because they want that perfect multi-tool, whatever that means for them. So this is not changing. Okay, yeah, not changing. So it's probably a different location. We have to go to a different planet and save and reload. But we're not doing that now. What we're doing is we're getting this Artemis translator calibrated. So let's talk to the alien. And interloper. We know one word. Interloping something. Well, let's request dialect help. I submit my request nervously, but Ensign adopts a gentle posture for one so intimidating. They teach me a word of their language and bow with respect. As I turn to leave, Ensign barks to me to stop. They must have appreciated my interest in their history as they thrust me a chart with directions to an ancient relic. So this is a storyline thing. That's never going to happen normally. But because we're doing the Artemis storyline, that will happen. If you talk to any normal alien, you'll learn a word and then they say, hey, you're cool, and they leave. You know, or you leave. They don't thrust a chart at you. That only happened because we're in a storyline. But we're at a minor settlement, and these are awesome. So, if you're ever flying over a planet, and you see a small building with one landing pad, that is a minor settlement. And these are awesome because it's a great place to find a marketplace for blueprints, but also they will have more rare items in their trade terminal. So you see, this is all normal stuff. But then we're starting to get some exotics, like hermetic seal. That's not normal. Okay. We're also getting, like, pugnium here. So this is all not normal stuff that you would normally run into. Microprocessors, awesome. But the more important shop is down here. You have an actual kiosk, a merchant, the technology merchant. And they will sell you blueprints and upgrade materials for those blueprints. So, as well as many of the components required to craft the blueprints. Interloper. Oh, yeah, we don't know any of the words here. So you can purchase your blueprints. And shortcut, this will also show up on the space anomaly. So if you are looking at the space anomaly, you can. I think we've already talked about this. I'm losing my mind already, guys. Sorry. It's been a busy week for No Man's Sky in the Worlds update. But yeah, so you can get upgrades here. These same upgrades are going to be on the space anomaly. So you don't really need to buy them here. I think you get a little bit of a discount depending on what your level of ranking is for the race. So you might get a little bit cheaper here, but ultimately all of them are going to be at the space anomaly. You only get a limited set here on the minor settlement. So, it's okay. Not great. What you really want to come here for is the merchant will sell you the blueprint components. So this is where you can find, like, antimatter housing. You don't normally find this anywhere else on any other market. You'll find amino chambers, solar mirror. You'll find all the ingredients to make upgraded stuff, including exosuit charts. So we need those. We can buy those for cash. So absolutely buy these if you're trying to upgrade your inventory. But yeah, so you can see there's some rare materials in here that you would use to build some blueprints. So that is a big reason to come here. Anyway, we got our first work done. We're only 33% completed on calibration. So we need to go to 2 more locations. So now they should have marked a location. Oh yeah, we need to learn the word. We need to actually use the chart that they gave us. So let's plot the route. So the chart that the alien just gave us is going to be right here. You press X on Xbox or square on PlayStation, and it will mark the next location for our mission. So let's see where it's going to take us. Alien artifact detected. It should be a plaque, I think. Let's go over here, and it is a ancient plaque. Yep. So, and this will change depending on your location, the worlds you're on, you know, the alien race in the system. So it's never the same exact setup. It follows the same story beats, but it might have little tweaks here and there because No Man's Sky is a procedurally generated game. It's not going to be the exact same thing no matter how hard you try. There's no way. It's all procedurally generated. But overall, you're going to go talk to an alien first. They will give you a chart for a ancient location. It should be a plaque. You might get a monolith sometimes, or you might get another location to learn a word. Maybe an ancient ruin. But it should be a plaque for the most part. So we're going to land here. We're going to activate this plaque. We're going to learn a word from this one. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed by this strange marker. The story of the Viking somehow spills out in the language of my own people. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of Herc commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and belief of the ancients. Well, we're going to seek help with language because we need to learn language, right? My knowledge of the Viking increases. So there you are. So that's our second word that we learned. Now the final one is going to be a knowledge stone. So as you're running around a planet, every planet, well, I shouldn't say every, most planets will have knowledge stones just spread out all over the place. So if you look around, you will see a knowledge stone symbol for the most part. Maybe it may take a little bit of travel. Like, I don't have any near my location. Dang it. They're usually pretty close. Let's go run around a little bit. So, they are going to be big stones that are just populated all around the planet. They're randomly generated, procedurally generated. So, if you run around a little bit, you'll run into them eventually. There's one right there. Boom. So, that's what the knowledge stone symbol looks like. And so, all we have to do is go and learn a word from it. And there are hundreds of them. So... they're not special. Like, there's not just one on a planet. You're going to be tripping over these. They're all over the place. And you don't need to, it's not just a storyline item either. You will be using these to learn words. This is the easiest way to learn words. You can talk to aliens, and they will teach you one word, or just run around a planet for an hour and just grab all these knowledge stones, and you can learn a whole bunch of them. That way, yeah, and every word that you learn, it makes it easier and easier to speak to that race of aliens in the game. So right now we're learning Viking words. And so when I talk to the Viking, I will slowly learn their words, and I'll be able to piece together what they're saying to me. Let's get the knowledge stone. I've learned the Viking word for 2. All right, done and done. So we've calibrated the translator. I think we did this like weeks ago before the World's Part 2 update happened. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating some of this stuff. I'm trying to catch back up because I took about a week and a half to do a lot of World's Part 2 coverage, and I've kind of lost my my place in where we are. But either way, we're good. We're all set. So now we need to go locate an alien outpost. I need to use my scanner once I get in my ship. I mean, I think you could do it now. It might not work because I'm... Oh, no, it did. Okay, I thought you had to be in your ship. Usually they tell you go into your ship and fly outside of the atmosphere so it can mark a location. But no, it didn't care. All right. Well, let's head towards that outpost. And this should be a trading outpost. So they kind of... Because this is the storyline, they're kind of going through all the motions of, hey, this is a trading outpost. This is a minor settlement. This is how you would talk to aliens, all that kind of stuff. So let's go down here and talk to an alien, see what the heck is going on. Now that we've calibrated the translator, we should be able to speak to them. And I think it's over here. Gonna pop in. There it is. Boom. Yep, it is a trading outpost. So let's land here. And boom. so there is a specific alien we have to talk to over here. Let's go talk to them. There's a purple one? Please tell me it's the purple. No, it's the yellow. Dang it. I want to talk to the purple guy. All right. Warrior, you're a tall one. Gra interloper. Such little honor. Viking are unimpressed. Through the garble of Artemis's translator, it is clear that I am yet to make an impact among the Viking. I need to improve my reputation rank. So, they don't want to talk to me until I improve my rank with the Viking. You need to improve it by 2 levels. You see at the bottom left-hand or right-hand side of the screen. So, there is a way to cheat this. I'm going to show you the way to cheat it, but we're also going to do it the legitimate way. So, they want you to go to the space station and get missions from the mission agent and do missions for the Viking. However, you don't have to do any of that. If you just talk to any of these pilots that are landing, they will actually sell you Viking items. They will sell you whatever the specific item for that race is. So if you're in a Gek system, they will sell you like Nip Nip. They will sell you the Gek effigy. Because I'm in a Viking system, they sell me a Viking effigy and a Viking dagger. All you need to do is grab, I think it's the Viking dagger. So depending on the race, it's going to change. But grab the, you can grab both if you want, one of each. But just grab the item, because if you present a gift to any of the Viking, your rank will go up by 1. So if I just randomly go to a Viking here. Let me present a gift. Oh, no, he wants an effigy, so I need an effigy. Sorry, I'll be back. So I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the dagger. Instead, we need the effigy. Oh, and of course, I'm being attacked by pirates. So no one's going to land here because the pirates are attacking us. Well, that's awesome. Let's go take out the pirates. That way the other traders will land. Oh, this guy just kind of crashing into me. There we go. You're done. Pirate here. They're all flying haulers. Why would you fly a hauler and try to attack, you dummy? All right, you're done. Make sure not to shoot any of the good pilots, only the ones with the red tail. So, any of the pirates, let me show you real quick. Any ship that's a pirate ship is going to have a red tail, or the red jets on their ship. That is a pirate. So, that makes it really easy to identify them. If they have a green trail, let me see if I have any flying around me. Yes. So if they have a green trail, like these guys over here, those are friendly. Green is friendly, so you don't want to shoot those guys. If you accidentally shoot those guys, they will attack you because they assume you're a pirate because you're attacking them. So don't shoot the green trails. Only shoot the red trail. So we'll do that real fast. And they like to fly in front of your shots like that. What a dummy. All right. Well, they're done. Oh, so we increased our rank already. Okay, so I didn't even have to go to the space station. I will show you guys the space station thing, because the space station mission agent is the normal way, the actual legitimate way to do this mission, is to go there and collect a mission and increase your rank. But if you want to just skip it, you can just buy the effigies here and offer them. So by 1, you can do 1 at a time. You can do 2, whatever you want. You need to increase your ranking by 2. So I would highly recommend buying 2 effigies or 2 of these special race alien item. But let's get in here and give an effigy. And that increased my rank. Or increased my standing. Boom. Done. Easy. We got that done super easy. However, if you want to do it the legit way, what they will tell you to do is go up to the space station and talk to the mission agent. So let's go do that real fast. So the mission agent is a very, very awesome feature in No Man's Sky. If you want to increase your ranking with the local aliens, whatever aliens are in that system, this is a great way to do it. So let's go to the space station. Essentially, the mission agent is a merchant that will give you missions to complete. And if you finish those missions, it will increase your ranking with whatever alien or faction is giving that mission. You can select missions for the Gek, the Viking, the Korvax. You can do it for guilds as well. The Merchants Guild, the Pirates, all that kind of stuff. They have different missions for everybody. So you have to pay attention to who is the mission originator. That way you can increase your ranking with that originator, that faction. But go in here, go into the space station, crash into the side of it like that. There you go. Beautiful. Ooh, it's a purple space station, it looks like, or a pink. I like it either way. It's a really good color. So when you land on the space station, the landing pad is right here. Go on the bottom floor, over on the left. It'll have the mission icon right here, mission envoy. Let's talk to them, mission agent. And they will have missions for you. Just keep in mind, again, like I said, if you want to increase your rank with the Viking, take the Viking mission. Mercenaries Guild. This will only, if you complete this mission, it will just increase your ranking with the Mercenaries Guild. It won't do anything for anything else, for any other faction. So make sure you're looking at that and who is giving it. The Merchants Guild, Mercenaries, Explorers Guild. And sometimes you need to be a high level to take a mission because they give you some really good rewards. Like this one is a level 7. I need to be level 7 in order to accept this mission for the Explorers Guild. It won't let me. It'll say, sorry, you're not cool enough yet. Come back when you increase your standing. So that's what you would normally do. You would just take this mission. So I'd have to go and take a photo on a frozen world. I would just have to go find a frozen planet and take a photo on it. And that's it. I come back and turn in the mission and my ranking would go up with the Viking. So that is awesome. Awesome way to do it. So that's the legitimate way. That's the way they want you to do it. There are different ways to do it. Obviously, you saw me. I fought the pirates. I killed the pirates and saved the trading post, and so that's why my ranking went up. Or buy gifts and give it to the alien race of that system. If you give them a gift, 1 gift equals 1 rank increase. So just buy 2 gifts and you're good to go. We got so much stuff in here. My goodness. We're putting all this away, though. How many charts do I have? I have 31 charts. I need to just take some time and go and find a whole bunch of drop pods. That might be what we do. I might offline, not for a video, just spend a good half hour and look for a whole bunch of drop pods because we need to increase our inventory by a lot. Not our suit, or not our ship, our suit. We need to increase that. So I might do that just to make my life a little easier. But let's go the potential assistants right over here. Now that we've increased our ranking, they should be happy with us. Land on this. Come on. And here we are. Talk to him, the yellow guy. Warrior. As I approach the life form, they spit into their own palm and bow to me. They issue only a single noise. Grah! It is unclear if Artemis's translator is working. I'm going to spit and bow to him. Grah! Death! Death! I'm gonna suggest you calm down. The life form barks, snarling, spittle flying from the thing they call a mouth. I spit and bow, emulating the life form's strange motions. They scream, withdraw a dagger from a holster at their side, and slice open their own palm. They laugh at me, offering their dagger. I'm going to copy the life form. I'm doing it. Grimacing, I run the dagger along my own palm, a little blood emerging through my exosuit. The hole quickly seals itself. The life form appears to find my behavior hilarious. Interloper actually did it! Thinks it is Viking. Thinks it is a warrior. What do you want, pathetic interloper? Okay, you calm down here. Here you go. Here's a chart. Tell me where this location is so I can find Artemis. I asked the life form to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis's location. What is this nonsense? This location does not exist, or the Viking would know it. Thank you. Gra, do not think. Leave. All right, so Artemis' star chart is wrong. What the heck is going on here? That is a tall dude. Look at this guy. Holy macaroni, dude. All right. So Artemis' chart is wrong. So what the heck is going on here? Let's go inform Artemis that we don't know where he is because the chart is all messed up. So I think we need to go in the atmosphere. Out of the atmosphere, I should say. Oh, there it is. There you are. I've found high ground, I think. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Yeah, they couldn't translate your chart there, buddy. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher their star chart. The alien even went so far as to claim these stars did not exist. That's impossible. I can't have traveled that far from charted space. You found my ship. Yeah, I think the locals might be wrong. He was kind of pissed. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars! They've altered since I made that chart. Blinked out. How is this possible? What is happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... It is quiet at first, but it is there, unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words. A sound as if glass could scream. What is going on? They're coming for me. I can see them, smell them. I discovered the glyphs for a portal, traveler. A gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now, I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought it was perhaps a planet. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There are seeds of glass within their... Well, what's going on here? Where's the glyphs? They're gone. My data fragmented in the... I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't. 16. Warn your face. Please, not yet. I'm not. The signal cuts off. As it crackles into oblivion, I hear a name through the static. Apollo. A frequency for Apollo has been added to my holo terminus contacts. Well, now we need to find out who the heck is Apollo. So, oh yeah, actually we know we need to go talk to Nada and tell him what's going on. Nada! Artemis is lost. Let's talk to Nada real fast. We're going to pop into the space anomaly. We can also get some upgrades while we're in here. Sell some upgrades because we have some, we have some upgrades, some multi-tool upgrades we don't need. I'm not going to use a bolt caster, so I can get rid of those and make some money. My God. Yeah, we have 31 suit upgrade charts. I'm going to have to go through and do those. Oh, my goodness. Let's go talk to Nada. So every once in a while, you want to come back and talk to Nada. Number one, it's always good to come back to the space anomaly anyway to get some upgrades or to take some Nexus missions. Like I have three dailies I have stocked up. So if you don't do your dailies, if you come in here and you see on the Nexus Cube, these 3 golden icons means I have 3 daily missions I'm allowed to do. So every day you get a yellow, a daily Quicksilver mission. However, if you don't do one, it'll stockpile up to 4 different ones. So you'll see I have 3 as a backup and 1 current one right here. So this is my current one that I have for today. And then I have 3 backups. So 4 total. And they will stay at 4. You can't get more than 4. So don't take more than 4 days off. However, if you do them, you will get 400 Quicksilver. And Quicksilver is a very good, useful in-game currency to buy upgrades. And not upgrades per se, but find items in the Quicksilver Merchant. So if you come over here to the Quicksilver Merchant, the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion, you can create exotic items from Quicksilver. And so you'll get things like this. Floating Tassel Lily. This is a base building item. But you can also get gestures like emotes. You can get appearance modifiers. So these are going to be upgrades for like your mech, or like your jetpack. You can get different colors for the actual jetpack itself, or you can get capes, or you can get the cowl, things like that. You can get a whole bunch of this stuff. It's all Quicksilver. Other curiosities, so you can get titles. You can get all this stuff. You can get a void egg here. So there you go. There are all kinds of things here. But that's how you would get Quicksilver. That's the easiest ways. Just do your daily missions. You'll get 400 for every daily mission you do. Every day you can come back, do a mission. It should take you 5 or 10 minutes, and then you get your 400 Quicksilver. Let's talk to Priest Entity Nada. This is another way. As you progress the storyline, check in with Nada, because they will give you a little bit of Quicksilver as you check in and update them. What have you learned, Traveler? What generates Artemis Entity's signal? I'm going to mention the portal. I tell Nada how we failed to understand Artemis's location. I explain their strange messages, Apollo, and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process this information. Artemis slips between worlds into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are stable and small. Nada is worried, Traveler. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis Entity still does not remember Nada? No, they did not. This is a puzzle. A trap? Or a tragedy? Apollo Entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveler Entity is curious, Nada has advice. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas falsity. Other Korvax say deity. That's the Atlas. Nada knows better. Atlas false entity hunts Nada. But travelers may seek them out and draw them away. So he wants me to distract the Atlas? What the heck? All right. So I got nanites, and I also got 150 Quicksilver. So again, just updating Nada every time you do some missions. And that's for main storylines. Like if I start doing... For instance, if I start doing like Under a Rebel Star, the pirate missions, or I start doing like the settler missions, Nada doesn't care about that. He cares about your main mission with Artemis and Apollo now. Now we know about Apollo. So that is what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one.